Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about recent happenings between BlueFace and Chrisean Rock. Now, honestly, I really don't like to talk about these two people, but I have my suspicions about something that could be potentially going on with these two, and as such, I've decided that I'm going to invest my time, energy, and focus into their story to see if my suspicions have proven to be correct. And I want you guys to keep up with me on this journey kindly, please. Now, if you guys have been following my channel a few months ago, I think that was November of last year. If a music or a former music executive, his name is Starbucks, he said that there are people who are not black that funds the music industry and promotes and insists that the artists promote crime and violence and toxic behavior in the black community. And he's saying that these people benefit from crime and violence in the music and the toxic behavior that is being promoted in the music. Starbucks also encouraged that black artists should sing and rap about the things they would like to see in the black community because the music does matter and the music does influence. You may ask, what does this have to do with Chrisean Rock and BlueFace? Well, Chrisean Rock and BlueFace is an influence just as the music. If anything, they are even more powerful than the music because everywhere you go, every day, it's all about Chrisean Rock and BlueFace. And as such, I believe that one of those people or a group of those people that Mr. Starbucks has spoken about who encourages the toxic behavior in the black community when it comes to black artists, I believe that the said group could be potentially behind BlueFace and Chrisean toxic behavior on the internet because it is putting humongous amount of cash in their pockets. Please note, this is a theory because I cannot prove it. Because why I believe this is because the amount of atrocities that BlueFace and Chrisean Rock has caused, the average citizen would have long been behind jail. But it's given the sense that there's someone somewhere who has power, authority, and control over the system, hence why BlueFace and Chrisean Rock can never ever be held accountable for any crimes that they may have committed. And we see this even with a newborn child. If that child was for another black woman, the very first week, that black woman would have been behind bars. Chrisean Rock, her baby has been to more events than many of us. The newborn baby, and she gets away with it. BlueFace, just the same. Now, today, BlueFace has another story. So it's as though someone is behind the curtains planning these things in stages as they go along, because no matter how messy, no matter how toxic, no matter how dark, no matter how ugly it gets, they will not be held accountable. The black community is going to talk about it. We're going to make some videos. We're going to hear a police report, and then that's it. And if BlueFace gets arrested, he gets bailed. If Chrisean gets arrested, she gets bail, and that's it. Now, what is happening today is that another story and another toxic story, and it's going to always be toxic, right? And the story today is BlueFace no longer thinks he's the father of Chrisean's baby. He's saying, I got one baby mama and two kids till further notice, okay? Because he's saying that I knew there was something off. I don't think that's my baby. That DNA test was a little weird. When I read it, it seemed fake and I had no control over that test. Plus, why would you have a baby in home when you and the alleged father live in LA? And the guy claiming the baby live in Bmore, which is Baltimore. Suggesting, right? And he further states, I thought I was tripping too until I seen this. She kind of told on herself, and he is claiming the same thing as well, right? Now, we know that automatically, once a story comes out of this nature, many people are going to come out with their own diagnosis. People are going to say, I believe him. People are going to find reasons to believe him. You know, people are going to say, oh, this is why Chrisean should never go back to him. But Chrisean will always go back to BlueFace because everything is being scripted. It's all a script, and it was all meant to be toxic so as to convey an impression, in my opinion, on young black mothers and young black fathers. I believe the impression that it's meant to create is that young black mother and young black fathers believe that it is acceptable and they will always have Chrisean Rock and BlueFace to use to make the excuse that a toxic life is acceptable because BlueFace is doing it and he's okay. He gets talked about. You know, he's getting that celebrity status. So too is Chrisean Rock. But if we all are gathering common sense, we know that by no means, shape, nor form should this be okay. Also, I believe that a lot of sites should start suppressing all contents that are toxic concerning Chrisean Rock and BlueFace, because what they're doing is they're promoting toxic behavior and they're leaving it on the subconscious of black men, and young black women that toxic behavior is okay. And if you have baby mama and baby daddy drama, it is okay. If you gaslight, humiliate, manipulate yourself and a newborn child, it is okay. And because of that, I believe that they should be suppressed and they should not be acknowledged until they get the necessary help needed and can portray the best version of themselves on the internet. I know life is not perfect. I know sometimes we're messy, sometimes we're toxic, but when it comes to Chrisean and BlueFace, I believe that it is at the extremity and as such should be censored at this point. And that's all I have to say about that. Let me know what are your thoughts and see you all later. Peace.